am in the vegetable garden right now, and I'm getting ready to fix my raised beds, change the tubing. I have the wrong tubing in there and I need to put in the right tubing. Let me show you what I'm going to put in. This is Duraflow Junior. This is a 1/4 inch drip line, so there's 6-inch spacing. This is a 100-foot roll. I'm not going to use that much, but this is what I need instead of what I have. I am pretty much redesigning this raised bed because, like I said, I did not have the right tubing. So this is the right tubing, and it's going to go straight. It's going to go straight across in the bed. So this is 1/2-inch tubing, no holes. I already have a piece that's cut. This is going to go at the very top of the raised bed. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this entire setup. So I'm going to take this out. There we go. Remove that. I'm going to use this elbow on this 1/2-inch tubing. So I'm going to put this here. This is the tubing that runs from the rest of the system. So I have it looped over into the bed. It has an elbow on this end, and I'm going to attach this, and it's going to go straight across this bed. Okay, so there that is. I'm going to put it down with pins. These pins were already in the bed, so I'm just going to take it and pin it down in the bed like so. Like so. Tack this down here. And this is where I'm going to use this figure 8. I'm going to put it in here. And this is where the water is going to stop flowing. I'm going to wrap this around into the other end of the circle. And there you have it. No water will flow through there. So you want to use a figure 8 to stop the water flow. So now I'm going to pin it down. Okay. Pin it down, and that's not going anywhere. So now I have the black tubing, 1/2-inch tubing, no holes in this, and now I'm getting ready to make my holes in it so that I can put in the 1/4 inch drip. Okay, before I do that though, I am going to fluff up this soil, add some more amendments, and I'm going to show you what I add. So I'm gonna get my pitchfork. What's exciting about this bed is I started this bed with the Hugelkultur method. which consisted of a bunch of logs, sticks, compost, leaves, all kinds of things, because it would have taken a lot of soil to fill this up. So I had the bottom just filled with a bunch of logs and stuff like that. And over time, there is not one log down here. It's broken down that much to the point where you don't know what this bed started off with unless I tell you. And I think that's pretty cool. So if you have a raised bed and you don't want to fill it up with soil because maybe the cost would be too much or whatever, do the Hugelkultur method. I will leave a link and you can check it out yourself. So I'm going to use my own compost, and then I did buy some extra bags. Here's a look. Can you see that? Here's a look at the compost that I had sitting for about at least a year. So it is nice and crumbly. You can't even tell what was in here, and it's going in the raised beds. I'm going to dump this in. Bag of store-bought compost manure as well. And a bag of mushroom compost. Okay, I am going to be using a 1/4 inch straight coupler. This is what that looks like. It's just a straight. It has a point on this end and it's rounded a little bit on that end. So, okay. I'm going to make a hole, 4 holes, so 1, 2, 3, 4, because this will run vertically, and this is the one that has the holes. So let me get started. This is my punch tool. I punched a hole into the pipe. And now I will put in the straight coupler. Not the pointed side end. This inside, not the pointed side. Just push this in to the pipe. Okay, that's my first hole. I need 3 more. And you'll hear it snap. Okay, so all of them are in. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to add the tubing that has the holes. So this will stick into the pointed side of the straight coupler. Like I say, it's going to go vertically down the raised bed, and I will hold it down with pins. So I'm going to put them down with pins. So I'm going to cut it off here. And I'm going to put one of these goof plugs in here. It just plugs it up so the water won't come through. It's closed up at the end. So now no water will come through there. And my first row is done. So I'm going to do that for the other 3. Okay, this bed is complete. Like I said, I have the 1/2-inch tubing at the top. It is connected from my original setup, so it goes on top of the raised bed, and this 1/2-inch tubing goes across, and it is cut off right here so water won't come out. And then I put the 1/4-inch tubing in here with a straight coupler and brought it all the way down. And at the end I have a goof plug so that water won't come out of this end. And that's how it's done with all 4. This is the last bed. I still have some yellow pear tomatoes in here that I'm going to pick. A bunch of them, but a lot of them are still green. But it's that time of the year, and I don't think it's going to do much more than this. So I'm going to pick all of those and empty this last bed out and put the drip in. This should do it. And I'll keep you posted when it's time for me to put in my plants for the fall. So I am wrapping up my project, and I saw these lights on and I thought, hey, let's take a video of it real quick. I just love the little pineapple lights that I got from the Dollar Tree. They are so cute. Here's another one in this pot. Isn't that cute? Just for $1. I love the Dollar Tree. It's doing a little sprinkling, but I am finished. This is my garden beds I finished yesterday. And I am so happy about it. I am looking forward to my fall garden. So all 3 beds are reworked with the irrigation. And it came on this morning and it looked like it did a good job. So I am going to start my seeds indoors. Hey guys, this is RB the Garden Nanny. I am getting ready to start my seeds for the fall, start a batch of them. And I want to ask you all a question. Have you ever learned how to hold your camera? And I'm talking like iPhone, in order to record a video. I have been doing it wrong all alone. My husband, it drove him crazy when he looked at my videos and he would say, why are the letters on your shirt backwards? Why is what you're showing backwards? You've got to change that. And I'm like, only you and I know that it's backwards. And he said, no. So he showed me, this is my husband who knows nothing about YouTube, showed me how I'm supposed to hold my camera. And I am just amazed. No one has ever told me that my stuff was backwards. And Renee, turn your camera the other way so it wouldn't look crazy. Oh my gosh. I'm like, am I the only one that has been doing this forever? I digress. Back to the seeds. So it's only the 2 of us, so I'm not going to be making a whole bunch of food because it would make no sense, and I'm only going to be choosing those things that we're going to eat. So the first thing I'm going to do, I've been asking people, how do you grow peas? How do you grow peas? How do you grow peas? I'm just looking around because the hummingbirds are going crazy around this time of the year, August, close to September. Oh my gosh, they are like, I put the hummingbird food out and they are eating it up, drinking it up so fast. But I love it. I love their activity. I love how they're buzzing around with each other and going from nectar to nectar. So I digress once again. But let me show you the seeds that I am preparing to work with. This, which should be shown the right way, is a sugar snap pea. So yes, this is what I'm going to be starting, some sugar snap peas. I'm going to also be doing these beans. These are Royal Burgundy Bush Stringless. Hopefully I will have good success. I am not a vegetable gardener yet. I am more so a flower gardener, but I am going to try my hand at these things and see what happens. I love Black Seeded Simpson. This is by Burpee. And so I am going to definitely do that. I have never done cabbage, I don't think. So this will be my first time. And these are the 4 for $1 from Dollar Tree. I've had success with their flowers. Very good success with their flowers. So I'm going to try their cabbage. I'm also going to try some Bloomsdale long-standing spinach from Burpee. I am also trying the Big Ruffles spinach. And I listened to this podcast called Upside Down Tulips, and one of the hosts, she mentioned Viroflay spinach, and I had to go and get me some of this because she said the spinach is so large and it lasts for a very long time. You know how spinach bolts? She said this spinach does not bolt like the rest, and also it's just huge. So I had to try it. This is what the seeds look like. I'm excited about that. And I think most of us know M.I. Gardner, and I'm going to try his Swiss chard. This is yellow Swiss chard. This is Ford Hook Giant. And the last one is the magenta. And the last one I'm going to try is from the YouTube channel, You Can't Eat the Flowers. I love her channel. She mentioned Salanova lettuce. This is by Johnny's. And I definitely wanted to try it. So I'm going to get started. Okay guys, I have just straightened out my greenhouse. It's been over the summer, just things thrown here and there. And every now and again, it's good to just come out here and straighten things up. So I am in the greenhouse. I have not been in the greenhouse all summer. You can guess why. But I'm in the greenhouse now, and I am going to plant those seeds in containers in these seed trays. Bring them inside until it's cool enough. I am in my basement. I have Swiss chard, magenta growing over here. I have Royal Burgundy beans. I have cabbage, early golden. I started these on the 21st of August. And I have some germination, as you can see. I have a Salanova lettuce that I wanted to try, and I'm so glad to have that started. I can't wait to have that for the fall garden. Ford Hook Swiss chard. Swiss chard. I love Swiss chard. And those are by MI Garden. So I'm glad to see that they are germinating. Now, I started this yesterday. Black-seeded Simpson lettuce. Love black-seeded Simpson. And I have some Bloomdale spinach. So I have started my fall garden. I have stuff in the ground now just to see if direct sowing the seeds will work. And when the temperatures start getting a little cooler, then maybe they will shoot up. Right now they're not doing anything because of the temperatures, but I did direct sow some stuff. And I am looking forward to a great fall harvest. This will be my first, so you all pray for me. I need the prayers. So there we have it. Good morning, guys. This is RB the Garden Nanny. I am out. It's like 6:48 this morning, and I wanted to take a look at my garden. This is my fall garden. This is my first time starting a actual fall garden. I've always had a spring garden, but I've never done a fall one. Now these are starts. This is blue lake bush beans, and they are so beautiful. Oh my gosh, they look so pretty. I have sown seeds, but right now it is 62 degrees and there is no action, of course, because it's been so hot. There's no germination of any kind. Maybe there, but I'm gonna wait a while on this. I believe they like the cooler temperatures, which we are starting to become a little bit more cooler. So I think the high today will be in the 80s. 82 will be the high, but I'm not sure if that is even good for the fall stuff. But I'm sure it won't come up until it's ready. The temperatures are ready. So this is all new to me, guys. So if you all have tips, or if you have, I know there are a lot of people that grow vegetables. So tell me what you all do in those instances. I am in zone 6B. And anyway, I have seeded Simpson is in this entire. I have big ruffle spinach. I put this in the ground on August 21st, as well as viroflay spinach. No, yeah, viroflay spinach. I was gonna say lettuce, but it's spinach. This is a start. Bright Lights Swiss chard. And I'm growing it in this pot, and it's looking pretty good so far. What I like about this time of the year is the bugs are not as atrocious as they are in the spring. Oh my goodness. They want to get everything before you get it. In this bed, I am doing Swiss chard. This is the yellow Swiss chard, and then I have Bloomsdale spinach in this section. I'm not sure, you know how you not sure if things are a weed or is it the actual plant that does not look like a weed, so I'm gonna keep it for now. But yeah, I'm just kind of coming out and checking on things to see how things are going. And so far, not much going on. The black-seeded Simpson is in this entire bed, I believe. That's all I have in here. Because I love black-seeded Simpson lettuce. So that is what is in this raised bed. Over here, I have viroflay which is I have it in the other raised bed. This is a spinach. It's supposed to be really big. The leaves on it is supposed to be really, really big. So I'm looking forward to checking that out. So let me give you a view of my vegetable garden. It's not very large, but I love it. It was a concrete slab that was here when we moved in 20 plus years ago. And my boys, when they were little, they had a basketball hoop and that kind of stuff here. And since they are gone and this thing was just sitting here, I thought, why not put my raised beds on top? And it has been a great decision. I love the fact that they are here. I have drip in all of them, and I have pots, and it's a small little plot. It is sufficient for just me and my husband. So yeah, this is my vegetable garden, and this is my garden. So thanks guys for watching. I will keep you up to date with what's going on in my vegetable garden, and if you have any tips for me, please leave them in the comment section below, and I will be happy to take advice from my gardening friends that have been gardening for so long. Thanks a lot and have a wonderful day.